Hey Internet, it's RJ. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning into the show today. Now today's episodes are old friends at CIT or CIT Bank. Not really sure how you say it, but it doesn't matter because they're back, this time with a checking offer with $100 up for grabs, and it's pretty easy. So, typical fashion, we'll cover this offer, terms, conditions, requirements, eligibility, everything you need to know to make their money become your money. So of course, if that sounds interesting to you, go ahead, press the subscribe button, and let's get to work. Now, as always, you have a blog post down below as well as a direct offer link, not no referral, just gets you where you need to go the fastest. And of course, we've talked about their savings account in the past. That one seemed very check sensitive, so I wasn't expecting too much, but I got in a few days ago. I checked it again right before starting this recording, and I'm still in. They haven't shut me down, so that's a good sign. So let's get to work here, breaking down the offer, starting with the promotional material. And you can tell they're not check sensitive because this family is very happy. They're showing the young son there all the opportunities and greatness of bank bonus hunting. I don't know why they chose to do it outside. That kind of was a choice, but they're happy. And as we say on this channel, the family that hunts together stays together. So that young man is definitely on the right track. So what do we need to do to be like this family? Well, we got some options here. So you're going to open a new e-checking account or enroll your existing account. So this is for new and existing customers. There is a promo code that you have there. When you open it as a brand new account, it just auto-fills. It's actually a very nice page because you can tell the code is attached and it gives you the requirements. So I did grab a PDF copy of that, which is perfect. And there is a $100 opening deposit as well. There's no credit card funding, but you will need to deposit $100 to open the account. Now, here's where your options come into play. So deposit the following amounts within 30 days of opening. $1,000 would net you $50, and a $2,500 deposit would net you $100. The bonus post 60 days after completion. And then there is no end date listed on this one. I feel like this one will probably go pretty fast. But overall, there you go. Now, as you can imagine, there is no direct deposit requirement, which is fantastic. And there's no lockup period. At the time of taping, there's no lockup period listed. I would still double check these and read these again before you do it. When they're this easy, sometimes they do end up changing them. It can happen. So I would just double check that. Of course, if they do, when I see it's brought to my attention, we'll update the blog post down below. Just you can't really update a video after it's made. But overall, that makes this one pretty easy. So if you're looking at it and you're like, I don't have $2,500, I don't see a reason why just ping-ponging the money back and forth, you get a total amount that was deposited of $2,500. That should work. You don't have to leave the money over there. Again, it's not specified that you do. So even though I did an opening $100 deposit like everyone else will be required to do, I'll just send $2,500 over there, then move it back, leave $5 in the account until the bonus post. That's my plan. That's what I'm going to do. That's why this one is pretty easy, even though the dollar amount payout isn't really that high. I mean, again, you're talking about probably 10 minutes of your time round trip for $100, which is math I like to see every single time. So really, because there's no direct deposit, there's not much to say on this one. So let's keep going to eligibility, fees, and closure next. And here you have it. As you would have guessed, this is nationwide. Now, they do say new and existing customers, so we'll talk about that in a second. E-checking is the account you want. That is fee-free. And there is no closure rule listed, but again, it's free, and they do apparently like new and existing customers, so not too bad there. Now, again, I briefly touched on what it was when I enrolled as a new customer. As a new customer, it's pretty straightforward. When they say existing customers can enroll their account, I don't know how you would do that. I assume on your end, you may see some interface or something like that. You might have to reach out. I don't think many people are going to have this account because I don't think they've ever done a checking bonus. Many people here, I should say, but they do specify it could be an existing account as well. I just don't know how that would work. So I guess if you are an existing customer and you do figure it out, let us know down below. But I do know there's a section in the terms for existing customers. I skimmed it. It didn't really give me too much detail other than enrolling, so be sure to check that out. But it is nice because I guess you could potentially be an existing customer from a savings perspective because they did have a savings account offer we covered a few months back, but again, that still wouldn't really affect the checking account if you didn't open one at the same time, which most people wouldn't here because there was no bonus. But overall, nice to see. I was hoping they do some kind of checking offer when they did the savings one, and It just shows you wait long enough and eventually they will come around with the money to take. So overall, I mean, really that's it. Like I said, I got in pretty easy enough, instant approval, which was surprising because, again, the savings offer, I did see people get denied for checks, which is funny because you think normally in savings, even though they're going to get a large sum of money from all these people, they generally seem to be a little bit easier to get into than checking offers, but it's not the case. So I still might wait a week just to make sure I stick around. They don't close me out. But again, it's been a few days, so I feel like I'm safe. But of course, we'll knock on wood or something there. So anyhow, that's what we have for CIT Bank. So let's hit the summary slide here and plug some stuff to bring us home. And here you have it. As we've said, the target is going to be CIT Bank. The product you want is an e-checking account. This is nationwide. The payout, I mean, technically you could get 50 if you wanted. I'm putting it at 100 given how easy it is to get the 100. Everyone should do the $100 here. But your requirements, again, deposit the following amounts within 30 days of opening. So for whatever reason, if you just want it 50, I guess, you're just, a very humble person, $1,000 deposit, will get you 50 bucks. If you prefer the big one, the $100 offer, will then deposit $2,500. And there you go. Again, no requirements about keeping the money over there, this, that, and the other. We've talked about it all already. There are no fees here, which is fantastic. And of course, you can shut it down if you want to. I would probably still wait, again, obviously you're going to wait till they pay. And usually that's about the 90-day mark anyways. So you should be good. But 90 days is usually about the quickest I like to close them if there's no rule listed. So there you go. Just like that, $100 is yours. But of course, if this one is not for you, well then check out profitfulcontent.com, which is the channel's blog. It's always linked down below for you, as well as on the channel homepage. Over there, we now have latest news stories. We have plenty more bank promotions just like this one. The savings offer is expired, I believe, but we've got other ones. We just did a Discover saving offer, and of course, plenty of checking offers. And of course, we have credit card offers as well, which make great pairings to your bank account promotions. In addition, we have channel memberships, which is a Discord server shared between this channel and the main channel. It's $5 a month. You can cancel anytime. You just join on whichever channel is your favorite, and you get the full access. The gist of it is we're assembling some of the best bonus hunters in the game to find offers just like this. Some of the offers we've covered as of late were sent to me by channel members. And of course, build a community to refer each other, use each other's referral links, long-lost relatives to get into credit unions. And of course, when applicable, we do use member links in videos and blog posts. The idea being that you would get at least your membership paid for each year through a referral or two. Anything else you get on top of that is, of course, extra nice. I don't keep track of it, how much you get. You do get to keep all that money. That's kind of what sets us apart from other channel membership groups. But overall, we're about 100 members strong over there, so we'd love to see you over there if you are interested. Again, join button will tell you more. So anyways, guys, of course, if you liked it, drop me a thumbs up down below. If you found it particularly interesting, consider subscribing to the channel. So we're posting content just like this every single week on how to make the bank's money, become your money, and of course, every single day over on profitfulcontent.com. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you very soon in the next one.